Hello everyone, welcome to another FPL video here on the channel. I Sabi FPL. Today I'm going through my team selection for Game Week 4. Every game week I try to go over through my team in a video for the channel, talk about my transfer plans, and give my opinion on some general dilemmas that FPL managers may be facing. So if you're new to the channel and you would like to follow my team for the rest of the season, be sure to subscribe and put on your notification bell. And then let's get on to it. So as usual, just before I go and talk about my team for Game Week 4, I'll go through briefly about how my team did in Game Week 3. So this is how I lined up in Game Week 3. I had Ramsdale in goal for a 6-pointer. Arsenal were awesome in the game and they kept clean sheets, which was wonderful. Bournemouth seemed to be quiet in the game, and the only outstanding player for Bournemouth in the game was Moore, who had 2 headers and 1 chance created. So it was a good one to have Ramsdale in goal. And then I had the back 5 for defense for 0-1, 0-1-1 points. It was a very poor game to go big at the back or have 5 defenders play, as only 4 teams kept a clean sheet and only 2 could have been predictable. So I had Trent, Walker, Cancelo, James and Neco Williams for their 0 and 1 points. In midfield I had Salah for his 8-pointer in the Man United vs Liverpool game on Monday, and had Martinelli for a 6-pointer. Martinelli also seemed to be very lively in the game. He had 3 shots in the box and 1 big chance created. Going forward, I feel like Martinelli, being the only player who has risen 0.4 million in the game, is one asset that if you don't own at this time, you definitely be looking to get him. The Arsenal fixtures going forward also looks good. And up front, I had Tony for his 8 points in Brentford game, Gabriel Jesus for his 4 points, and then Kane for 6 points. Going on to my bench, the very poor side, seeing that I benched Rodrigo to start Neco Williams in this game week. So the decision I made due to Nottingham Forest playing Everton. Though it was an away game, I really thought they could keep a clean sheet. After watching them against West Ham in Game Week 2, I really thought they had a game there. And then benching Rodrigo was quite an understandable option for me, but turned out to be a very poor decision, being that he scored 13 points in the Chelsea game. Chelsea seemed to be very poor in the game, and Leeds capitalized a lot on their slip-ups. Having Pereira for his 8 points in the Fulham game was another sight for poor eyes. It's something that a lot of managers were affected by this game week. So therefore, going forward, if Pereira has easier fixtures, he's a player that you definitely consider playing. Then Bailey for his 5 points. Gerrard went on to say that he's testing his options up front, and having played Bailey managed to get an assist in the game. Lots of managers who haven't transferred Bailey out were burned by this also. So that's how I did in Game Week 3. Let's go on now to look at my Game Week 4 team selection. So for Game Week 4, I have Ramsdale in goal for the Fulham fixture at home. Despite Fulham being very impressive this season, I feel that fixture is quite an easy fixture and they may likely to keep a clean sheet. Though things happen a lot in FPL, and we could see a match where Fulham gives them some trouble and maybe score a goal. But with Ramsdale's ability to pick up those bonus points from passes and then some saves, I think it's a good option to have in goal for this game week. In defense, I have Trent for his Bournemouth fixture. In this fixture, I definitely see a chance where Trent could have some attacking returns, even if they don't get a chance to keep a clean sheet. Because the Bournemouth side has been poor to start the season, and they haven't done really well, especially going up a team like Liverpool. I really feel they have a chance here. Liverpool will be looking forward to making this their first league win. Then I have double up of Walker and Cancelo for Man City defense. The Man City defense was broken down quite a lot last game week with Newcastle, courtesy of the like of Saint Maximin. But in this game week at home against Crystal Palace, I really feel it's an opportunity for them to keep a clean sheet. And then perhaps Cancelo with his inverted winger movement may be involved in a goal. I also have Rhys James for his home fixture against Leicester. Despite Leicester being attacking and Chelsea not looking very good defensively in the back, also losing Koulibaly, they may not necessarily keep a clean sheet in this game, but I'm playing with James for his likelihood to bring those attacking returns and also for his bonus point potential. In midfield, I have Rodrigo. Yeah, I won't make the same mistake of putting him in my bench, especially not with the way Leeds fixture are looking in the coming game weeks. In this Brighton fixture, Leeds may exploit them despite them being very good at the back to start the season. I also have Salah, who is likely to be my captain for this game week. In that Bournemouth fixture at home, I feel we have lots of opportunity to express himself and probably get those goals. And I have Martinelli for a Fulham game. I just went on to talk about how I feel Martinelli will be highly involved in these goals, even more than other attacking players. Maybe not Gabriel Jesus though, but out of all those differential Arsenal players, if you're going for any one of them, Martinelli is definitely the recommendation, especially with the looks of Arsenal fixture for the coming 2 to 3 game weeks. Up front, I have Tony, Gabriel Jesus and Kane. Just to point out that Tony, I feel, will be high scoring in the Everton game because of how Everton really hasn't been so good at the back. Though we saw how they held Nottingham Forest till like an 80 minutes goal in Game Week 4. But I really see this fixture as an opportunity for Brentford to bounce back from the loss against Fulham last week. So talking about Kane, For this Nottingham Forest game, I feel Kane is a very good pick. In the past 2 games, Kane has picked up himself from his not so good performance in Game Week 1 and has also scored in the last 2. In that Tottenham team, he's definitely one that is flying with confidence, and I look forward to seeing how he performs in this game. Despite the game being an away game, it's an opportunity for Tottenham to continue pushing for the top 4 spot on which they attained last season. Apart from Kane, other FPL options are there for the Spurs side, likes of Perisic, and maybe Son at some point, but Kulusevski has also proven to be very good for his price tag at 8.1 million. In bench, I have Ward, Bailey, Pereira, and Neco Williams. It's another game to keep Bailey and Pereira in the bench. Hopefully, they don't go out of their way to outscore players in the starting team, and we don't get to regret this decision. But I'm definitely planning on rolling my transfer such that I will have 2 free transfers in Game Week 5 and better make my transfer decision, as things may have changed then. So that's it for my team selection for Game Week 4. Be sure to follow me on my social media handle, especially on Twitter at ISABFPL, where I'll post my final team before the deadline and also host the deadline space where we'll talk about some dilemmas going around the FPL community before the deadline and help make you better decisions. We could also get the opportunity to see some leaked lineups. If you've enjoyed the video so far, be sure to like, subscribe, and put on the notification bell if you are new, so that you won't miss out on other FPL content that will be coming your way all through the season. Ciao, and I'll see you in the next one.